How's it going, guys? We are back with Q&As for days. This will be the first one. Thank you for sending your questions in and comment on this video, right now or after if you have questions for the next one. I don't know if I'll get to all the questions on the old videos. I'll just wing it and I'll answer all the questions, but just comment on this video or you can always inbox and we will get those handled. But let's jump right into it. The first question comes from Orton's straight brother. I read his first because he inboxes it and because he always used to ask us questions. Do you think Brock will hold the WWE title before 2013 ends? Let's see. Mania, he's going to be doing whatever, probably Triple H. Then he'll probably go away for a while because I don't know how his new contract is. If it's maybe Giant, no, because The Rock will probably leave after Mania. I was going to say, trying to see a situation where he could be WWE champion. I want it to happen. I'd be all for it. But The Rock's probably going to lose to Cena at Mania and then go away for a while. They're talking about maybe doing Rock versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, and I don't think any of them would be champ by that point. Punk versus Brock, unless somehow Punk beats Cena for the title again, which I don't see happening. I don't think so. I think it'd be awesome, but I can't see the scenario where it would, work out and make sense because the guys that they're going to have him feud with, Orton's probably not going to be WWE champion if they end up doing that feud. Punk, unless he somehow gets it back. I don't think they'll do Brock Cena this quick again. I don't know. So I hope so, but I'm going to go with no as the safe bet. Sage Blue 92. Who is the wackest basketball player you've ever seen play? Kobe Bryant. No, I'm just kidding. I like Kobe. Kobe's badass. Kobe's not better than LeBron James though. Michael Jordan, we all listen to what Michael Jordan says because he was really good at basketball. That means he knows. Okay, did you guys ever think that maybe Michael Jordan never gives LeBron credit because he understands that LeBron could at some point be the greatest player of all time? Does that ever ring in your gut? This guy picked Kwame Brown, #1 overall, and we're going to trust him on assessment of talent? Please. But living in Utah, my least favorite basketball player of all time is Matt Harpring. I mean, you guys, unless you live in Utah or you are you have to be a pretty diehard NBA fan to know who Matt Harpring is. But I hated Matt Harpring. He sucked at basketball. But everyone in Utah thought he was, Matt Harpring's God. No. Will Ferrell, #1 with a few questions. Stay classy. What is your favorite WrestleMania moment? Ooh. Let's go back to my childhood. Oh, what is my favorite WrestleMania moment? The Rock beating John Cena last year because I was there live. It was pandemonium. It was crazy. That'll 100% be my favorite WrestleMania moment. That was pretty cool. I'm just saying. Do you like Seth Green? I'm indifferent. I'm neutral on the topic of Seth Green. I don't think of Seth Green and think, I love Seth Green, but I don't dislike Seth Green. I like a lot of the stuff he's been in, but he's not up there in my favorite, people of all time if I had to make a list. But yeah, I don't have any problem with him. And have you seen the new FX series, The Americans? It's on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock on FX. Check it out. It's great. I haven't seen it yet, but with your endorsement, I'm probably going to have to check it out. And I see that you make reviews on it. So anybody, if you want to see reviews on The Americans, or if you want to just see a real classy guy, subscribe to Will Ferrell #1. Anything goes show WWE. LeBron makes history. That he did. Who will win the NBA championship this year? Anything goes show. Did you just ask me this question? Now, I try to be... No, screw it. I'm not even going to try to be literal. The Heat are whooping ass. OKC can't hang. The Spurs can't hang. The Heat are going to win the title again. Back-to-back, 3-time champions. I'm going to have to get a new jacket because this one only says 2-time on the back. But whatever. Dwayne Wade's going to get that 3rd ring. LeBron's going to get number dose. It's going to be chilling. What is your favorite WrestleMania show? Oh, hell. Oh, hell. I really liked 19. 19, the one I'm thinking of. Rock Austin 3. Yes, 19. Then Borky Bork. Yeah, I would say 19. I mean, everyone always says like WrestleMania, the early ones. I was like 7, so I don't know. The first WrestleMania I ever watched as a kid was WrestleMania 15. Or was it 13? No, I think it was 15. That was the first one I ever watched, so I'll always like that one just because I remember watching it as a kid. But yeah, I'd go with 19 or, again, 28 because I was there, but obviously. Who is the most underrated talent in the WWE right now? Alex freaking Riley and or Brad Maddox. And Brad Maddox. Will WrestleMania 29 be better than last year's show? It depends on the matches because if we get Rock Cena 2, that's automatically going to be worse than last year, in my opinion, just based on the fact that we've seen it already. Like last year's, I was really excited for it because we'd never seen it before, so that's automatically a downgrade. Taker Triple H in the Cell was awesome to me, so it depends on what they do with Taker, if Taker at all. Brock will be a new entrant into this year's, which boosts this year's a lot. But if he fights Triple H again, that kind of kills it a little bit for me. And then whatever Punk does, I really liked last year's show, and not even just because I was like, when I watch it back, I'm like, okay, Jericho Punk was good, Rock Cena I liked, Kane Orton was all right. I wish Orton would have won because I wanted to hit the pose in Miami, but it definitely has the potential to be better this year with the people that they brought back and the stuff that they're building towards, hopefully. But it just depends on what they do, really, because obviously it depends on what they do. Who would win in a match between Brad Maddox and Alex Riley? Oh, oh, this is 3 tag teams against each. I was about to say you don't ask that. So the team of Brad Maddox and Alex Riley versus Chris Jericho and CM Punk versus Dean Ambrose and Daniel Bryan. I think it's obvious that Brad Maddox and Alex Riley would win this match. Jericho and Punk would start arguing with each other about who the best in the world is. Ambrose and Daniel Bryan would get jizz in their eyes from the fans collectively. Can't stop it. And then Brad Maddox and Alex Riley would be able to take advantage, get the win as they rightfully deserve, and go on to become tag team champions, split up, and feud over the world title. Damn straight. That was a great question, by the way. Sweet Latte 18. What's your favorite Rock promo of 2011/12? Still will always be his very first return one, which that's right. So yeah, Valentine's Rock, but yeah, the shock of seeing him and just hearing him for so like boom boom, it was just that it'll always be that one to me in that time frame. And your thoughts on backstage heat the Rock is getting from the locker room? Well, the locker room ain't selling tickets, so they can just suck a dick. And if you could replace one WrestleMania main event match, who would it be, and what would you replace it with? Oh man. I would change. Well, first of all, I would make WrestleMania 25 Taker Shawn Michaels be the main event, but I don't know if that's if that's what you're meaning, like switch a match that was on the card with a different match and have it main event, that one, or definitely WrestleMania 18 with Rock Hogan. And what live Raw from the past you wish you could have attended when The Rock came back, obviously, or when Brock came back the night after WrestleMania 28 when Brock came back, because that crowd was unreal, and then The Rock had just won. It was awesome. And what live WrestleMania match you wish you could have refed? Stone Cold versus The Rock, WrestleMania 17, because Stone Cold Steve Austin cheated, and I wouldn't let that happen. Vince, piece of shit. Tiny White Boy 627. Depending on what the time is after this may be the last set of questions. What if the Monday Night Wars was just the most realistic storyline Vince has ever booked? Don't say that. My mind can't handle the fact that the Monday Night Wars may or may not have been a work. That question is not good because that messes with our minds. But in the wrestling business, you just never know. If they ever came out and said that, then damn, that'd be pretty crazy. Question 2. Oh, these are always fun. Fuck one, marry one, kill one. China, Karma, Randall, Keith Orton. I'm marrying Randy Orton. You're damn right. I'm killing China because I have to have sex with the other one. And China's been in pornography, so she has diseases for days. So I'm sleeping with Karma. You know what I'm saying? Number 3, do you wear Jordan shoes? I have 2 pairs of Jordans, but they're Dwayne Wade editions of them. They're the Fly Wade 2 Evolutions. So they're technically Air Jordan, but they're Dwayne Wade's branch off of Air Jordan. So I have LeBron 8s, his first shoe from when he came to Miami. I have Fly Wades. I have Fly Wade 2s. They're purple with pink laces. I have red, white Wades. I have Wade's old very first Converse shoe. I have LeBron 8s. I have LeBron 10s that cost a shit ton of money that I just got a couple weeks ago. I have Michael Vick's. I have limited edition Michael Vick Zoom like 7 Soldier Dirty Edition, which is the last shoe that he came out with before he went to prison. Bought those for days. Those are probably worth a lot now. But yeah, so I don't like Jordan shoes, just Jordan shoes. I don't like those, but I'll buy the Dwayne Wade one. And last question from him, her tiny white boy. Him. What if someone like Cena or Orton went shoot mode on the mic and said Chris Benoit's name? Do you think they'd get fired or just get away with it? Cena would not get fired. Orton at this rate would probably get fired because he has the strikes for steroids. He's not a big of a star. I wonder if they've really been like de-pushing Orton. I mean, not as big. I mean, how am I trying to say this? Just not as big as he used to be for the fact that they're scared he's gonna. What's the word I'm looking for? Like wellness policy, because if he was as big as he was, and all of a sudden he has to get fired, and all of a sudden you're screwed. So I think Orton, it'd be a good chance if he went all shoot mode, then he might get fired. But Cena, definitely not. Yeah, we can take this to about 13 minutes, something like that. So we can do a couple more maybe. Mr. Rout, is Jake a figment of my imagination? He very well may be. He is the Rock of the Tree of Woe show, and not in a charismatic, or ticket drawing way. He just doesn't show up very much. I don't know why. He comes for pay-per-views, but I really don't know. So he may or may not be a figment of your imagination. Maybe you'd like him to be a figment of your imagination. I'm just kidding. But what time we got? 13. Yeah. We can do this one. Eric the Red 06, final question of this Q&A. So Super Chasney 198 will kick off the next one. After this Cena era is over in WWE, who do you see becoming the future face of the company? Unfortunately, probably they're gonna aim for Sheamus, because future face of the company is in like long term. Punk doesn't seem like he wants to wrestle that long. Like, I don't think Punk's down to be like I'm assuming you mean like Cena, how for like an extended period of time, like 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Ryback's pretty old already, but they could try that. I wish Dolph Ziggler, if they could find a way to make Dolph Ziggler that situation, but we shall see. But hey, thanks for watching this Q&A. Subscribe down below, like the video down below, leave your comments down below, questions for the next one. And yeah, we'll do these more regular now. So you guys have a fine day, everyone.